political or military gain. Do you think that he's talking about you, sir?
It's very important that the Pope understands. Very, very important. It'd be nice not to say it.
It's very important that the Pope understands. We can do it the easy way or the hard way. Plomo e plata, Mr. Pope. Capiche?
Considering extending the ceasefire with Iran.
With who?
With Iran.
With who? Iran. What the fuck is Iran? Let me tell you, I never run. I walk. I'm a walker. Perhaps the greatest walker that has ever lived. A lot of people say I'm even better than that Johnny guy. No. I never ran.
Just so you know, Iran wants to make a deal, and we're dealing very nicely with them. We've got to have no nuclear weapons. If we do, that's a big factor. And they're willing to do things today that they weren't willing to do 2 months ago.
Yeah, sure. Let's put that in the wait and see bracket.
Will Hezbollah stick to the ceasefire? Are you confident about that?
I think they will. I think it's going to be, actually it's very exciting because it's 48 years. We're going to be meeting with Bibi Netanyahu, as you know, and the president of Lebanon. And I had a great talk with both of them today. They're going to be having a ceasefire, and that'll include Hezbollah. And I think it could be number 10 for me.
The only reason there's a belated ceasefire in Lebanon is because the Iranians, through their blockade, managed to muscle Trump into finally getting his partner in crime to stick to the ceasefire terms, which was supposed to lead to the opening of the strait, but it's since gone to shit.
Just so you understand, the blockade has been incredible. It's held. They're not doing any business. They're unable to do any business because of the blockade.
I saw their blockade and I raised them my blockade. It's a double blockade. Whoever has the strongest blockade wins. Whoever buys gas loses.
How long you could keep the blockade on the Strait of Hormuz?
We're doing very well with the blockade. It's very routine for us. The Navy is incredible. And I think the blockade is doing very well. It's no ship is even thinking about entering. No ship is going past our Navy.
Dude, nobody's asking you if you can sustain the blockade militarily. They're asking you about oil prices.
Why are you fighting with the Pope? And are you worried it's upsetting your
No, I don't. I have to do what's right. The Pope has to understand that. Very simple. I have nothing against the Pope. His brother's MAGA all the way. I like his brother, Louis. I'm not fighting with him. The Pope made a statement. He says Iran can have a nuclear weapon. I say Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
I love the Pope, but he did hang out with Epstein. He made a very strong statement. Epstein must get a nuclear weapon.
A group of bishops that did put out a statement saying the Pope isn't merely exercising his opinion, he's preaching the gospel. I mean, what do you say to people that view this as
I
an
want him
attack
to
on the
preach the
Catholic
gospel.
Church?
I'm all about the gospel.
We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Somalia, which is barely a country, you know, they have no anything. They just run around killing each other. And they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care.
I'm all about the gospel. I'm about it as much as anybody can be. I think we have a very successful negotiation going on right now. And I think it'll be, if it happens, it'll be announced fairly soon. And that'll give us free oil, free Hormuz Strait. Everything will be nice.
Everybody gets a free Hormuz Strait by Christmas.
Are you still interested in acquiring Iranian oil after the...
Well, we'll see. I mean, we have a very good relationship with Iran right now, as hard as it is to believe.
You know, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That does sound extremely hard to believe. The Iranians, they love it when you bomb them.
Israel and Lebanon have tried to make peace before. What's going to be the difference this time?
Me. I'm the big difference. Me. I'm all about the gospel.
So who has the most leverage going into the negotiations? I believe Donald himself sums it up best here.
Take a look at the blockade. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. That blockade is the best thing. And I'll tell you something. I think the blockade has been more powerful than the bombs.
Well put.
This will be a great and brilliant day for the world, because Iran has just announced that the Strait of Hormuz is fully open and ready for business and full passage.
Oops.
And now that the Hormuz Strait situation is almost over, I received a call from NATO asking if we would like some help. Thank you very much, NATO. And I told them I would have liked your help 2 months ago, but now I really don't want your help anymore.
Excellent, then fuck off and stop constantly putting us in your little packet asshole of a mouth.
With the help of everyone here today, this has been by far the most successful first year of any administration in the history of our country, acknowledged by everybody.
Acknowledged by nobody.
Under this administration, America is on the march and America is on the rise like we haven't seen maybe ever before. We are respected again as a country, and we're respected at levels that nobody thought possible. Unlike past leaders, this administration does not apologize for American power. We are not ashamed of American might.
No, we know shame isn't an emotion you grapple with. Believe me, we can tell.
For years, we were ruled by fools.
Now we are ruled by insane fools. And it seems to me that this insane fool is starting to get bored of punching down on migrants. And now, like any good old fascist with a mighty armada behind him, he wants to punch other countries. Make no mistake, he represents a far greater danger than the Ayatollahs of Iran ever could, or Cuba for that matter.
It's called a new dawn for Cuba. We're going to help them out with Cuba.
Oof, I'm sure that after the Iranians got bathed in literal oil rain, that the Cubans must be shitting themselves with excitement when they hear him say, Cuba. So, conclusion?
And I was going to say that when a president wins, Republican or Democrat, for some reason they lose the midterms, often, most of the time. It doesn't make sense. Even if you have a president who's doing a good job, and I think I'm doing the best job of anybody, really. When you add it all up, nobody's done what we've done. But for some reason, a president, Republican, Democrat, the party does poorly in the midterms. It doesn't make sense. I'm still trying to figure it out. We'll go out, I think probably hire a couple of psychiatrists. What the hell is going on in your mind? How does that happen? Because it should be the opposite. We're doing well, we're doing our job, we're ending wars all over the place.
There is no war anymore. All that war shit you read on the news, fake. It's fake. Me constantly acting like a blathering idiot every day of my presidency, fake. So the reason that I'm gonna get obliterated in the midterms must be because you're all insane. And in a way, he's right, for who is more insane, the blabbering idiot or the idiot who votes for him?
I will never give you up. The Strait of Hormuz must be shut. Blockade, blockade. In my head, just blockade. Please let the ships go through. Come on, at least a few. If you block me, then I block you. Blockade, blockade. I thought this was easy peasy. Blockade. Now Mecca and Melania leave me. Blockade. Surrender is beneath me. Blockade, blockade. I think soon I get impeached.